Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through the elements. All right, Divine Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective on today? I heard bed rest. What does the collective need to know and be made aware of? I feel someone's on bed rest. Could have been an incident or something recently that kind of put them to where they have to rest. They can no longer run or move about to escape things. Like in their mind, they've been running, and physically, you know, the body is acting as the brain wants them to do, which is escape. But they can't. But bed rest is very important right now. So I feel like that's something that they are confined to. Anything else, Spirit? That was right off the bat, y'all. So I'm just hearing escape, escapism. You know, I'm hearing things may worsen now that they can't be mobile, move about. So, you know, if they have to stay put somewhere, you know, that's not going to be healthy. You know, for their coping mechanisms that they've had to rely on, you know, by them not being mobile, and then in conjunction with those things are, I'm hearing, going to be detrimental. All right, y'all, I'm sorry to start out that way, but I have to go as I'm led. You know that. Whew, thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. It feels kind of heavy, y'all. It's feeling heavy. I feel it weighing on my shoulders. And the release that I just had, well, it's coming on kind of heavy right now. Thank you for subscriptions to the channel and for your monetary donations or considerations of. I appreciate you. All right. So I heard out here changing lives. So I feel like that's us collective as a group, right? Whatever it is that you do. If it's just speaking to the person checking you out at the grocery store. They didn't acknowledge you, but you acknowledge them. You're doing your part, right? Lifting the vibration. Here we go, y'all. All right, first cards to come out. Flipped over in the deck. I just pulled them out, put them on the table. Okay, so I heard confined. I mean, yeah, somebody's basically in their own little self-made prison, whether it be physically or mentally, or God has made a makeshift prison by way of the bed rest energy for them to stay still, sit down somewhere. You know, like now you have no choice. All right, y'all, here we go. We got plenty out here. Look at that. 4 swords at the bottom of the deck. Y'all know what that means. That means rest. That means getting away. Somebody's praying to God even. This is bed rest. This is somebody who, you know, let's see. Let me hold on. Let me pump my brakes, y'all. I got hype. Spirit, tell me more about this 4 swords, please. Y'all see nothing but swords out here. Look at this. Look at the sword, y'all. All right. 4 swords. All I hear is plan, prioritize. So they want to get someone back. They know that this was deliberate. This was deliberately done to them. This 4 swords, whoever's bed rest right now, bedridden, not bedridden, but on bed rest. I feel like there's a difference. But maybe I said bedridden for a reason. Something's immeasurable. I heard immeasurable escape. I don't know what those 2 words would mean together. But let me break it down. So immeasurable meaning there's no amount of, like there's I feel like there's no okay, so I heard they'll pay for what they did, but this is the person in the 4 swords that's in this energy. I'm hearing combative. Okay, so, and I'm hearing defeat. I wanted to go back to the other word that was with immeasurable, but it escapes me now. So I'll just keep going forward. So yeah, whoever's in this Four of Swords, guys, you know, they didn't ask to be in this compromise is what I'm hearing. It sounds like a compromise because they didn't see it coming. They didn't expect this to happen, or maybe they didn't expect it to happen now. So it put them in a compromising position. But you know why? Here's why I know why. Because when I heard plan, prioritize, it was coming from this Queen of Swords. It was planned, y'all. That's what it was. It's the plan's been done. It's executed. But what I was going to say is, here's the important part. Where they are right now on bed rest is with this Queen of Swords. They don't want to be, if they had it this way, whoever's in this Four of Swords, they didn't want to be anywhere near this Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords has them right where they want them. Now, if it's not that, you know, this person's literally in a bed, they can't move, and they're inside the home of the Queen of Swords, to where now the Queen of Swords, you know, is rubbing their hands together like, got them, they can't escape, you know, because they're in their residency, this person in the Four of Swords. It could be something like that, or it could be this Queen of Swords put them in a hospital. Whatever plan was executed, that this person is on bed rest in an institution somewhere, to where this Queen of Swords knows exactly where they are now. And they did exactly what they had planned to do to this person in the Four of Swords, y'all. That's it. That's what happened. That's what happened. This Queen of Swords has been coming up consistently in the readings with a plan. They had a vendetta against a narc, because I've seen the sword, the wands, I've seen the cups. Most of the time in the reverse come up in the readings, but you know, the narc can play all of those. They wear many masks. But I feel the energy is the same with this Queen of Swords and whoever they've put, I heard in captivity, whoever they put in captivity. That was the whole point, y'all. It's like, if you're not going to get down, you're going to lay down. Or if you're not going to lay down, you're going to get down. You know, whatever way the Queen of Swords wanted it to go, that's how it went. Y'all, I knew this was heavy. Okay, y'all know I got the nervous laughter thing. So I'm not laughing at this person who's on bed rest or whatever this is. But I heard somebody got lights out. So that could mean a physical fight broke out or something. It's like, oh, Lord, I did. Okay, so sorry. I have to say it. So it could be lights out, like permanently for this person. Because, you know, we are going off of the strength of the bed rest energy. But is that a recovery thing, or are they like in the ER? Like, you know, okay, let's go, y'all. Let's go. So you guys, I was talking about the swords on the table. I don't even have to pull back cards right now. They're just all out up front. I'm going to call them out. I got the Page of Swords right here. Here's the Queen of Swords. There's a Seven of Swords reverse. Behind that, it looks like it's the Two of Swords. And then we have the King of Swords reverse, y'all. I feel like there's some sort of directive here. So I just want to be mindful of this right now to see, you know, how this energy is flowing. So with this Queen of Swords, even I'm here like command or charge. So yes, this Queen of Swords took action. But you know, the Queen of Swords is the one with the plan. She's not really the one on the street doing it. You know, she has people out there. So let's learn more about this Queen of Swords. Let's just jump right into it. So Spirit, tell me more about this Queen of Swords, please. Ooh, so I'm hearing happenstance. I heard hazmat. I know that's come out before, but when it did, I said, okay, that's a warning. So this Queen of Swords has given out several warnings to other people, or perhaps this person in the Four of Swords knew that this Queen of Swords wasn't to be played with. That's it. But they kept playing. Look at the swords behind on the wall. They kept trying to pull this Queen of Swords card. They were collecting swords each and every time, but not knowing that those very swords that they hung on their wall as like a trophy were going to come back to bite them ultimately. Because those swords, if they fell off of the wall, you know, it would be trouble for this person lying in this this position on this bed, praying for forgiveness. You see that? And then trying to protect themselves with a sword. I'm just now noticing, because I'm like, okay, it's the 4 swords, but there's only 3. There's the other sword laying on their lap while they're lying in the bed praying. You see that? I never noticed that until now. But they played so many games with this Queen of Swords. Now they're asking for protection from this Queen of Swords. The very same swords that they tried to play around with, not knowing they were dealing with a queen here. Or maybe they did, but they still tried to just kind of pull what they could. They tried to take what they could, not knowing that it don't matter how many swords they accumulate, you can only use one at one time, right? Like efficiently. This Queen of Swords has 1 sword, and that's all she needs. This person in the 4 swords has been collecting them, and now they're using them for protection against the Queen of Swords. All right, y'all, we got it. Whew, so I'm hearing to add, because I keep hearing praying for forgiveness, and the fact that I just noticed this sword laying on their lap for the first time ever in 3 years, 4 years since I've been reading tarot or using this deck, period. I've never noticed that. So that praying for forgiveness is very important for this person in this 4 swords right now. So they must have did something really terrible. I heard they got a beat down. Somebody got a beat down, y'all. And I heard major. They got a major beat down. Which is kind of crazy, because even last night, like, you know, I sleep pretty good every night. Doesn't even matter. But I was awoken, if that's the word. I could just feel some sort of shift in my own body. Like it just felt just like somebody just got stomped out. Because I could see it. I was part of the dream visually. And this person, somebody who was on a rampage, like a masculine energy, I feel like they were already like pacing the floor, mad, angry, like the energy was just hella just toxic, right? So there was a child. It was like an overweight child. They could have been 12 or something, but I'm just telling you the details, the particulars that I remember. Very kind of obese, kind of for that age and size. And I'm not trying to, you know, be disparaging with my language or anything like that. I'm just giving you the vibes because I feel like it plays into, you know, what happened in the dream. But the child came up to this person while they were sitting down, the one who was all toxic, walking back and forth. While that person was sitting down, the child came up to them and accidentally must have like popped them in the mouth or something, from what I could observe in the dream. And this person went the F off. They went off. They got up and they went after this obese child, which was about the size of an adult, but they were still a child. That's what I'm trying to get to. They picked the child up. The toxic person picked the child up and slammed him down on the floor. All of a sudden, you guys, in my sleep, I could hear a disturbance happening, but it's like it blacked out to where I couldn't see it. But I knew I had to get another child that was laying on the floor over to my left to safety, because I could hear the combativeness going on, but I couldn't see it. Even though it was like it was right in front of me to begin with. But after he slammed the child down, I couldn't see anything, but I could hear it and I could feel it. I grabbed the other child, tried to get him to safety, but at the same time, it's almost as I didn't hear gurgling, but I definitely heard a noise. It just was so disturbing to me in my sleep, y'all. And then the pressure energetically that I felt was like somebody like smashing like my head, like it was periodically like this. So even in my sleep, I'm like, did somebody get stabbed? Is somebody getting stabbed? I've never seen that, witnessed that. I've never been stabbed myself. But the energy behind it felt like somebody was being inflicted with something, like possibly a sharp object, because I could hear like some sort of kind of moans or something, or groans. It was weird, y'all. I can't describe it. It's a feeling that I felt. I cannot describe it. But finally it went away and I drifted off to sleep, but I was receiving detail right then and there of what actually was occurring. So yes, somebody got a beat down. All right, y'all. Let's see what's above this Queen of Swords. I'm going to scoot these cards over just a little bit. This looks like some sort of bridge here. I don't want to break the bridge energy. See what's happening. But I want to see what's going on with this Page of Swords and whatever's behind there. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands reversed. Y'all, yikes. Yikes. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. These are innocence or small dealings or doing. So let's talk about the Page of Swords first. So, Spirit, tell me more about the Page of Swords. What's going on with the Page of Swords? I'm hearing residency, inflict, conflict. All of that came together with that Page of Swords. So, you know, that Page of Swords, you know what, you guys, here, I forgot, I failed to mention the person that I felt, because I couldn't see anything, but the energy, the person that I felt who was inflicting that toxic person who body slammed the kid was a female. It was a female energy. But even after the dream, I'm still in the dream, right? Like drifting off to sleep, because I did wake up. Like I had to open my eyes and see what that pressure was surrounding my head. Because I couldn't. I had, yeah. Anyway, but even as I drifted off, I'm like, that's a woman. That's somebody. Is she stabbing him? Did she pull a knife on him? But if that was her child, then yes. Y'all, the Page of Swords would be the Queen of Swords' child. So I was like, hell yeah, somebody touched my, yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know if I would resort to stabbing, but shoot. I mean, I don't know how long this has been going on with these two. But I'm being reminded of a plan here. And even this morning, y'all, when I was outside with the dog, I'm like, okay, since I couldn't see anything, but I know something was done to this person energetically. I could feel it. Something happened to the toxic person after they slammed the child down. But I'm like, I was thinking, were there people hiding in the apartment waiting? Because, y'all, this sounds like a beatdown. But I'm thinking if it's a woman, there's, she would have had to have the knife in her back pocket ready to go. Like the plan, like, okay, if he touched my child tonight, he gonna get it. One of those things, like just on go. The female, the mother of this child. Or did she have people already hiding out to where, it's like, he's upset, he's mad, he's angry. I don't know if he's going to try to hurt me, harm me tonight. Can you just come over? Can you just hide out in the closet? Please, I need you. That's the other scenario, y'all. Somebody was already there ready to attack this person. Y'all. All right, let me keep going, y'all. Whoa. The confirmation's off the hook today. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like that would be somebody who would be, it's going to be good for somebody, but bad for somebody else. But it's a wand. It's an action. It's a beat down, but there's justice behind it. There's a reason for the beat down. Period. That's that Page of Wands reverse. All right, y'all. I'm going to jump over here because of the bridge energy here. I want to jump over here and see what's going on because here's the beat down energy right here. Look at the Seven of Swords reverse. They've been doing this. If this is that abusive, toxic narc energy that I picked up recently, who's been abusive over and over and over again, this was the last place they wanted to have to go, was this Queen of Swords home. They didn't want to go back there. It's too much drama. They knew that they have done so much to this Queen of Swords. Remember, that was a Four of Swords energy. They've been collecting these swords, not knowing that those same swords they were trying to take, that power they were trying to take from the Queen of Swords. Like, how are you going to take a sword from the Queen of Swords? Well, they did it. They tried. They made attempts. But now they're asking for forgiveness right now after what just happened. That was the energy, y'all. So with the Seven of Swords reversed, it's been routine. It's been routine to where this person's been hella abusive and toxic to this Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords, I feel like, has also been playing some sort of game here. I said there was a lot of drama. So that Seven of Swords is like them both giving it to one another. But this one was trying to find a way to become, their own person with their own swords. But they were no match for what this Queen of Swords really had planned at the end of the day. Because you see where they are. All right, behind the Seven of Swords reverse, y'all, we have the Two of Swords reverse. So that decision was made, y'all. Like, can you come over, please? Because I feel something ain't right. I know he's going to flip out. I know. He already don't like my son. He's done it before to my son. That was the other thing in the dream. This has been done before because they did it so effortlessly. They just picked the child up and slammed it on the floor like it's been done before. But this was it. This was the last time. So that plan was executed, y'all. Two of Swords is reversed. That's, you know, that's like, we got to do this. I don't know what time he's going to be here. I don't know if you're going to get, I don't know if he's going to go into that particular closet to try to get something out. Most likely he won't, but, you know, I just need you here. Can you just be here? The Six of Cups. I feel like this had to do with family. They might maybe had a family member. Because, yeah, I was getting a sense of maybe a brother, could be a cousin, could be an ex, a friend, somebody, this Queen of Swords, somebody they trusted to be able to get this done for them. Somebody who loved that Queen of Swords enough to want to defend them, even if they had to kill somebody. Because this could turn into attempted murder is what I'm hearing. That's how bad it was. Somebody definitely showed up on that queen's behalf, y'all. I have a King of Swords reverse. And then I have this Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So here come the Pentacles, y'all. Give me a moment because I need to figure out, was somebody paid to do this? Holy Spirit, what's going on with the Knight of Pentacles reverse and then the King of Swords reverse? I heard it's time. Okay, so the person who showed up to help defend this Queen of Swords, they're like, no, there's no consoling them. Because they're probably more upset than the Queen of Swords is. You know why? Because that child belongs to that person that was hiding out in the closet that this person in the Four of Swords abused. Of course not. Of course that's not their child that they picked up and body slammed, because now that I recall, I was even questioning that in the dream state, like, how could you just so effortlessly pick up a child and do that? But I felt like because the child was, you know, maybe like 12 or something, and then they were obese, not that it was their fault, but I feel like there were frustrations building up around the situation of why this child, it's something about the child's weight, y'all. That's all I'm trying to get across. So the person in the Four of Swords possibly has a problem with people being overweight. And then the fact that this is a child that's eating and consuming a lot, and you know they don't have the pentacles like that. I told you before about this couple. It's the same energy. They're barely getting by. But to have someone come in and like try to control your whole situation, and they're like a visitor by way of that toxic energy parading around your home, you know, trying to tell you what to do, Queen of Swords. And the fact that they show up and they're talking about your kid and your kid's size and why is he so big? He eats too much. He needs to work out. You know, they're coming in with the narc energy, trying to control every and anything that breathes and exists in that place that's yours, Queen of Swords. That's the narc energy. But then there's two counterparts here, even by way of the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I didn't place any reference on this King of Swords reverse just yet, because I felt that this energy relied around someone who was on standby. But they could also be in a King of Swords energy as well, right? Now, this Knight of Pentacles reverse, I'm feeling that this is the child that does not even belong to the person who slammed them, but does belong to, you know, because I did say the Queen of Swords could have called an ex. But that ex, that could be their child that happened to. So that would make so much sense, y'all. Okay, my ear is ringing. My left ear is ringing. Here's the scenario, you guys. There was so much extra energy placed on this child and their weight, because it has to be a reason why that was a detail for me in the dream state. There was extra emphasis put on this child, but this force, whoever's in the force towards the narc energy, they were jealous of the child. My left ear is ringing. So that built up animosity. But this, since you're dealing with a narc, the animosity was jealousy, hate, revenge, all kinds of things. We're talking about swords here. All of that building up in the mental. To where this Queen of Swords was like, you know, I talked to him today. He's bugging. He talking about the kid and how he don't want the kid to have this. And when he gets there, he's going to do this and take this away. And so the Queen of Swords was talking to the child's father about what was already heating up and had been heating up, because if that's the child's father, they already have a history of how this works with this person. This was set up, y'all. Of course it was. So is it justice? I would say so. I don't know what kind of beatdown they got, but they got it for messing with this child. All right, y'all, let's talk about this energy here in the middle, because I did feel there was some sort of bridge energy. So we have the Ace of Wands, Spirit. Tell me, okay, phallic symbol I'm getting, because you have two phallic symbols competing right now. That would make so much sense, because it's not your child to be handling the child like that, is what the father's saying, especially putting hands on my child. I don't like the way you talk to my child. I don't like the way you do this, you do that, you disrespect my family. I don't like that, even though they're not in the picture like that. They still have a say, because that's their child, that's their seed. But the person in the Four of Swords, which could also be a narc energy by way of that King of Swords reverse, I mean, by way of representation of the tarot card, I'm saying. Their response is, you not here. You not even here. You locked up. Or you was locked up. You not even in your child's life. Like I'm hearing somebody with the mouth. They just popping off. That's why it built up. They must have had some sort of interaction, conflict over the phone or something, or even previous history. Like this has been a known. That's why more so is confirmation that this was all set into place to happen this way. Behind the Ace of Wands, the World card. I mean, what better confirmation than that? Look, we have 10. Look at the pictorial reference, the one and the circle around the girl in the card. That's a 10, completion. Y'all, let's get some clarifiers. I'm hearing somebody got the beat down of their life. Woo! Oh, so the thing so confirmation. So even in the dream state, when I told you the pressure on my head kept doing this, like every few seconds, I don't think it was a minute long, but I just laid there with my eyes open. Then eventually I closed my eyes and then it went away. I was thinking somebody's either in and out of consciousness, or they're getting kicked in their head, like somebody's coming back and kicking them in their head. So that might be the attempted murder. I mean, shoot, they could have been stabbed too with all these swords out here. All right, Spirit, will you clarify the energy on the table? Let the cards fall as they may, please and thank you. Ooh. Anything else? I saw the bad health card fly out over here with the Seven of Swords. I said, oops. Look, courtship at the bottom of the deck. This is two phallic symbols right here. Two males, two masculines. We have the mature man over here to the side. I feel like somebody was trying to mind their business. They really were. But that's the child's father over here. Like they could have put hands on this person, probably did, but they didn't do what they really wanted to do. But last night or whatever that was recently or to come, they got to actually execute exactly what they, because even you guys, I'm even in the dream state, I'm like, if he's picking up an obese child and slept, like it was just the power. Again, if the child is obese, this is not a disparaging thing. I'm just looking at the detail It's the power that went into it. And boom, I'm like, can people downstairs not hear that? I was thinking that in the dream state, y'all. All right, listen. I'm going to turn this card over and we'll see what's happening here. We have great fortune. So I feel like somebody was definitely defending their right, and that right was their own seed, their child. That great fortune energy, I feel like it just has a lot to do with somebody actually showing up for someone. A father for a son, a father for a child, a girl child. I picked up a son energy. So I'm hearing defend their honor. And then we have despair over here as a clarifier. But, you know, that was the this person didn't want to go back to this Queen of Swords. They didn't. They had no choice, though. But that's what it got them. It got them the beat down of their life. Y'all, I hope this helps.